Hey guys, this is Jana. We have a new video for you on how we installed our Ruff Tough kennels in our truck. This is how our dogs used to ride in the back of our truck, just loose on a bed, which isn't the safest way to carry your dog. So we ordered these Ruff Tough kennels. They are a one-piece molded plastic. They're crash tested and they are among the safest ways you can have your dog come on trips with you, which our dogs do all of the time. We ordered 5 of them. They're not cheap. It's about a $1,000 investment for us to safeten up our car, but we did this for a really good reason. I'm going to tell you about that. So our friend Laura Moritz, who also has a fabulous dog act, the Daredevil dogs, she travels with a lot of dogs as well, and she had her dogs kenneled, and they were even bungeed down, but they were just regular kennels, and she got into a terrible wreck, and luckily everybody was eventually okay, but she found herself pinned in her van. You can see there's no space for her at all, and she could see her dog running down the interstate. Like, I can't even imagine what that would be like. So scary to see your dog loose and not be able to help. She has since upgraded her system to Ruff Tough Kennels, and that's what dog owners recommend, and we wanted to do it, and Mabel said, safer kennel stat, please. So you got to do what Mabel wants you to do. So we had to take out the whole back seat of our truck. We bought these fancy tools. I thought they were pretty for the job. Dexter did most of the work. I did most of the watching. I'm excellent at that. We got the seats out of the truck. We had measured, hoping there'd be enough room. Stella was saying goodbye to the seats there. Took the kennels inside because I wanted the dogs to have a positive association with them. They are used to being crated, but these are new crates. They don't smell like them. They're a little smaller than their old crates, and so we just played a bunch of games. I gave them kibble to go in. I would close the door, open the door, tell them they were a good dog, make sure they had a positive association, fun time, games, make the kennel seem safe for them because it is safe for them. Adrian is adorable and will do anything for a kibble. So our more reticent dogs, Mabel and Louise, they are not always so certain of a new experience, so they took a little bit more cajoling. I sort of just left them alone with it, with treats inside it, so they could explore at their leisure, which they did. And I ended up getting this really cute footage, which I just think is adorable. And you can see, like, their tails are wagging, they're having a good time. They just needed a little bit longer to get used to the idea than our other dogs did. Mabel in particular is always suspicious of your motives. I have no idea why. She's like never had anything bad happen to her, but she's always like, what are you going to do to me? Why do you want me to do that? So you always have to convince her it's for your own good, and it's fun. So we did some measurements. We were pretty sure they would fit. We weren't 100% sure. This was our test. We were delighted to find all 5 kennels fit in the back of our truck. Now eventually these are going to be bolted down to the frame and bolted to each other so that they can't jostle around or move. We've done that now, but for the time being, we were just sort of seeing if Adrian would get in because her spot was going to be the trickiest spot, and clearly that is no problem for a dog like Adrian. She is so athletic. Good girl. I also added some Reflectix, and I did this custom with just some felt and some sticky Velcro so that the sun wouldn't come in on them when they drive. And we took our very first trip. We just went over to my parents' house, took all 5 dogs, nice short trip just to get everybody used to riding in the kennels. They're bolted in at this point. We eventually added Reflectix to the 2 back windows as well so they can't quite see out. A little more relaxing trip for them. They did a great job. They were excited. Stella wins. Go team Dexter and Jana. We were pretty stoked about this, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we would like to recommend Ruff Tough Kennels. They are super cool. Keep dogs safe.